on now.
Good to see you, Casey. I'm good.
I didn't know you were back here for now.
For a little while, yeah.
So, talk to me a minute. Tell me about how the Oakland decision came about.
Junebug. He's been out there for 3 years, and he's been telling me to come out there for 3 years, and this year I'm going to listen. Dallas has this thing where it runs you through the ringer, and it definitely makes you a better artist, and it definitely gives you a different perspective. It gives you all of this other stuff. And then once you're at the end, you have the option of falling back in line or being like, fuck that. And I'm like, fuck that. So there's the next level right there. And you can only learn that here. Everywhere else, like, I don't really feel there's too many other places besides Dallas that can compete with Dallas. And it's just really weird. And once people realize that, Dallas can take over the map, but y'all move at your own pace. I've seen the future. I've tasted the promised land. I know what's up. I'm going there. There's a guy named Infermo. He's a producer, and he's going to be producing some stuff and doing some live producer showcases out in Oakland whenever we get out there. So,
Who are you going to miss here?
everyone. Only thing I won't miss are the coffee shops. These beats keep the youth in me. I am the outlast. I live like outcast. I do it so weird and unusually. Like it ain't no jumping through hoops with me. I'm putting in blood, sweat, and tears, grinding gruesomely, brutally, soon to be living life beautifully. I don't need no jewelry. You know what that do to me? Like, who is he? This dude that grew around some cats that acted foolishly. They tried to make some use of me truthfully, tried to be neutral, but niggas was pushing me. I joined in on shenanigans stupidly. These hooligans ruining ghetto communities. Destroying your shit just to feel some importance. My nigga come be on the news with me. I swear this shit feel like a movie scene. Elders tried to teach, but couldn't get through the weed. Now my mother wants nothing to do with me and won't let me in if the police pursuing me. And won't shed no tears in my eulogy. And for a while I felt like F the world, but used to love this girl, but emotions was new to me, yeah. Lay down in your best birthday suit with me, yeah. Come sip this brew with me. I love what you do to me. Let me tell you all about my day. And use your tongue usefully, straight up seducing me, screwing me just to get juice from me, huh? You just want a boost from me, huh? I thought a wedding rings probably could have had two from me, huh? I sat on this flight out of town. My plane was taking off and my wheels left the ground. I'm laughing like, look at me now. My head in the clouds. There's no sign of rain. My heart runs dry. Yeah, I hope these clouds will lead me to water. Said I hope these clouds will lead me to water. Said I hope. Like, oh, there's no sign of rain. My heart runs dry. Said, I hope these clouds will lead me to water. Said, I hope these clouds will lead me. Ever felt like that kid in the back of a class with a whole lot to say, but nobody ever asked? And breaking out your shell was a godly task, and all you want to do is draw, but you was taught, get money, get hoes, drive cars as fast. Yeah, that's a hard thing to pass. Life in this fast lane, I pray that we don't crash. I knew how to count cash, but I can't pass math. Man, Pythagorean theorem, these nuts. I'm out here trying to function, acting like I'm something, trying to make something out of nothing. Real nigga talk, no bluffing. I ain't got time for discussing. I seen so many lost souls floating through my city. It's been a ghost town since they let these drugs in, locking people up by the dozen. My block's been hot like there's something in the oven in the middle of the summer. I ain't talked to God in a minute, but I wanna. And I don't need much, just a little clean water. And a nice piece of land for a son or a daughter to go running on while I sip tea with their mother. A place to skate, a cell phone that won't break. I'll tell the ghost of Jeep Jobs I do whatever it takes. The only limitations is the ones we create. This concept applies to racism and hate. There's a war going on outside no man is safe from. So when you run and hide or fall and fly and bide your time with genocide finally decides that it is time, the revolutions of my mind, I found it interesting. The energy here, it done shifted. Did you catch it or was you too busy interneting? I talk to the sky with my questions, my head in the clouds, yeah. No sign of rain. I hope, said, I hope these clouds will lead me to water. Said, I hope these clouds will lead me to water. And oh, there's no sign of rain. My heart runs dry. Said, I hope these clouds will lead me to water. Said, I hope these clouds will lead me to water. I heard a black man's the first that sold the locks to a slave. If niggas are like roaches, then these cops got the rave. I grew up in a city full of crack rocks and A's where if you ain't got the paper, then the doctor won't save. And Lord, I've been shot. I can't wait. But the doc losing his patience because the doc ain't got paid. Meanwhile, a mother of two lost the lights where she stay at, and a dope deal is a couple grand away from a Maybach. Shit, it's hard where I stay at. What you know about thug niggas spraying where you late at? Or your mama getting bills, but she ain't got the cash to pay that. God'll make a way, and yeah, it's kinda hard to say that when I ain't never seen him face to face or heard him say that. So tell me where your faith at. Told my mama I got dreams, and I swear to God that she hates that. I took it straight to the chest and I ate that. Once upon a time, I found happiness. I'm trying to find my way back. My head in the clouds. No sign of rain. My heart runs dry. Yeah, I hope these clouds will lead me to water. Said I hope these clouds will lead me to water. And said, oh, there's no sign of rain. My heart runs dry. I hope these clouds will lead me to water. Crime wasn't appealing. I got bored with that stealing. Couldn't deal with them dealers. I started jotting my feelings. My big bro heard me rhyming, said I got next if I wanted. And around that time, all my best friends became my opponents. I dropped my first mixtape. It was weak, but fuck it. Now I look back and it's funny, cause my neighborhood loved it. They recognized me in public. I made something from nothing. Now I do lunch with my niggas when my clients do brunches. And honeys come by the bunches with a classier ratchet. Went from ashy to classic. I'm like gas with a matchlet. I'm a fashionable rascal and plus an asshole with passion. Say I'm the leader of the team, but when I'm balling, I pass it. Got aggression inside, on the outside I'm passive. They say they do it big, well I'm doing it massive. Till my name is established from demonstrating compassion. But started watching my back, beware these backstabbing bastards. Got money under the mattress, still don't trust no bank. Still trust my money, they end up walking the plank. And since I ain't famous yet, I'll say the shit that they can't. But I start with my own story instead of a list of complaints, so yeah. Word around town, they done found someone that can hold it down when they found me. Me. Tight. Yeah. You're supposed to be playing drums, Rick. It would have been a lot cooler.
I wish I could. Oh, how I wish I could.